This is a reading from REMORANDOM Everything Interesting Volume 1 by REMO Giuffré. It's called Fosbury Flop. High jumping as a track and field sporting event changed forever at the Mexico City Olympic Games on the 20th of October 1968. On that day, Dick Fosbury, a gangly and introverted 21-year-old civil engineering student from Oregon State University, cleared the bar with a 2.24-metre jump, winning himself and the US a gold medal and an Olympic record in the process. It's how he cleared the bar that was, at the time, so revolutionary. He used a jumping style that, naturally enough, has become known as the Fosbury Flop. Pre-Fosbury, most elite jumpers used the straddle technique, the western roll, eastern cutoff, or scissors jump to clear the bar. Today, the Fosbury Flop is the dominant style used by the elite high jumpers all over the world. As a high school jumper, Dick was a lousy straddler, and that inspired him to experiment. Despite the dire warnings of every coach who watched him, he invented the flop. What he had discovered as a schoolboy is that by lowering his centre of gravity by stretching out on his back, he could actually jump higher. Predominantly, athletes using the flop adopt a J-shaped approach, where the first 3 to 5 strides head in a straight line at 90 degrees to the bar, with the final 4 to 5 being run in a curve, allowing the athlete to lean into his or her turn away from the bar. Fosbury himself cleared the bar with his hands by his sides, whereas some athletes cross the bar with their arms held out to the side or even above their heads, optimizing their mass distribution. Fosbury's technique took a while to catch on. It just looked so damned weird back then. The actual term Fosbury Flop is credited to the Medford Mail Tribune, which wrote the headline, "Fosbury Flops Over the Bar," after one of his high school meets. The reporter that day also wrote that Fosbury looked like a fish flopping in a boat. In a refreshing demonstration of understatement, Fosbury, who died in March 2023, had this to say about his 1968 Olympic victory. "I think quite a few kids will begin trying it my way now. I don't guarantee results, and I don't recommend my style to anyone. All I say is if a kid can't straddle, he can try it my way." As an example of innovation, it reminds us that the old way is not always the best way, and it's often the gangly and introverted engineering types that find themselves to be the drivers of change. This chapter features in REMORANDOM Everything Interesting Volume 1 by REMO Giuffré. This series of books is available at remorandom.com.